What is up, YouTube? As you guys can see, there's a change of environment. Currently, I'm not at my normal place of residence. I'm staying not too far away, actually, at an Airbnb. I decided to stay here last night because, as you guys know, a fellow YouTuber, Harrison Nevel, is currently in Washington for some undisclosed reasons that I will not announce quite yet. Harrison Nevel, for those of you guys that don't know, is a fashion YouTuber and also a good friend of mine, so make sure you go check him out. But anyways, I'm about to take him to the airport, and so I decided real quick before we go that I must discuss this Supreme Lacoste collaboration and just kind of get your guys' opinions on it, as well as share my opinions on this collab. But of course, before I do so, make sure you go follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is fire, and on top of that, you know, your boy has been working on the stories lately.
Not the most fire stories though.
Okay, look, man, so I'm gunning for a spot. Right now, my boy Harrison Nevel definitely has the most fire stories. This man definitely just educated me on some stuff about like how to basically shoot straight from my camera to my phone. So
if you didn't check out that fire Instagram of Jacob taking a launch on a scooter, you have to go see that. He reposted on his. If you didn't see that photo, Jacob jumped. It's actually like 6 inches off the ground, but
no, it's like 10 feet off the ground. There's also some dope pictures on his Instagram as well, me wearing this lavender born and raised sample piece that you guys may or may not have seen. But anyways, so yeah, make sure you go follow me on my Instagram for the most fire Instagram posts. Not quite the Instagram stories yet. I'm gunning for that spot, but also, in regards to Instagram stories, I do polls on there and on my Twitter as well. So make sure you guys follow me on there. And then I'm gonna do some copper drop polls. And then on Twitter, I'll probably do some colorway polls. So just make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Now, that being said, I'm going to go over this collaboration. And at the end of this video, I'm going to get Harrison Nevel's opinions on this collab. The more I look at this collab, I think it's a decent collaboration. However, I think that some of the materials used are just not for me. The lookbook is somewhat all right. They shot it at, like, I don't know, one of their grandma's houses. And then it looks like they shot this picture at some Egyptian freaking hieroglyphics. But overall, the collaboration itself is not too shabby. I guess one of the pieces that accurately sum up how I feel about the overall collaboration is the varsity jacket. And the reason for that is because the varsity jacket is a dope piece. I like it. It's clean. It's not over the top, like with branding or anything like that. It's got the little Gucci stripe around the collar and the elastic around the bottom as well. But it's a wool varsity jacket. Now that may not bother some of you, however, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of wool because it is going to be a little bit heavier. This is like opinion based. Obviously, the whole opinion on the collaboration is my opinion. I think the whole collab is sick, but a lot of the materials they used, I'm personally not a fan of. And I'm not a fan of wool varsity jackets. They're just too heavy, restrictive, and in Washington, when I do a lot of layering, I like to have a lighter weight jacket over top, like a lighter weight bomber or varsity. It does come in 3 colors. It comes in a black, a blue, and green, and then this like peach or pink and white. Personally, I like the black just because I feel like the Gucci, shut up! I feel like the Gucci ribbing, to me, looks a little bit better on the black one. Next up, they have this nylon top and nylon bottom. This is a matching set, and I think both of them have sick patterns. I like the line with the little alligator or Lacoste logo in between each one, and I think it looks really cool. The anorak has a Supreme branding across the back. My one concern is whether or not that is printed or embroidered. If it's embroidered, then I'm definitely pleased. However, if it's printed, I'm going to be a little bit let down. Also, the anorak pocket looks like it's 3 buttons. I would have just rather seen like maybe like a Velcro patch or just a straight zipper pocket in the middle.
Zippers.
You just love the word zippers because your denim always has zippers on them.
Like a sonar in my ear.
I do like the design of these pieces though, and I will say that definitely when it comes to the track pants or the nylon pants, I think that that design is really sick. It's got, once again, that same pattern all over with the lines and then the little alligators across or throughout the entire piece. And then it has Supreme going vertically down the leg. I do wish the tracksuit had maybe like branding on the sleeve and the pants, so it was just vertically all the way down. But at that point, it's kind of nitpicking. Overall, it is a cool piece, and I do like the design just once again with that track top. I'm not too sure how the quality is gonna be and whether or not it's gonna be embroidered or printed. In terms of colors, I think I'm gonna go for either the black, the baby blue, or the peach, because I think those are my 3 favorite colors for sure. Now, moving on, we have the velour track top. Now, the velour track top, I don't mind. I think the branding on the sleeve is pretty sick. It looks like it's like, I don't know, I really like that tonal branding, the clean little Lacoste branding on the chesticle or breastises. I am kind of curious what the hell that zipper is meant for on the elastic. Like, it's a quarter zip or half zip or whatever you want to call it. But then if you look very closely, the actual elastic band has a zipper, and I believe that's just to maybe make it so it's not quite as restrictive. But I don't know, man. It just seems kind of weird. That orange color is also not for me personally, and I don't really like most of the colors that they dropped this in. I like the black and that like dusty rose or pink colorway. But I do have one complaint about this piece, which is not just the random zipper on the elastic ribbing, but also the fact that it's velour. And I've mentioned this before. I've mentioned this probably a dozen times now with Supreme. I'm not a big fan of velour. Like, I don't really like when they do velour pieces. Just for me personally, one, velour is like 2 or 3 years old, and then 2, just the fact that with Supreme, a lot of their stuff is a little bit baggier, so velour doesn't really stack that well. And when you have a baggier piece, it's just usually not the best choice to go with velour. I do really like these track pants. Once again, they are very similar in terms of having the Lacoste branding, just kind of small and subtle, and then you have the tonal Supreme branding going vertically down the leg. I might end up copying that dusty pink or the black. I'm not quite sure. I do not think I'll cop the track top. I kind of just want the pants. Once again, I am still concerned with how it'll stack, but dang, those pants are sexy. Now, once again, they're dropping the velour polo. And yeah, this is just 100% hard pass for me. I'm definitely not gonna get this. It's velour. I don't like velour. It's a polo. I'm not a big fan of polos. And yeah, I just don't really think it's that tight. Now, the piece that I was most excited for, the hoodie, is like the least cool piece. Like, I don't know why. I wish they would have done the same design on the hoodie that they did on the crew neck. The hoodie just has this Supreme Lacoste chesticle little branding that the wool varsity jacket has on the back. Now, the colorways of this piece are a lot better. They have black, navy blue, tan, red. Like, I like all these colors, the lime green, the pink, and the white. The only color I don't really rock with is the white, but for the most part, this comes in some cool colors, and it's a clean essential hoodie for sure. But why did they just do the same design that they did on the crew neck? The crew neck is way sicker to me. You have that Supreme tonal branding right there. You have Harrison creaking and squeaking in the background, and then you have the Lacoste alligator on the chesticle or breastises. Like, this design is sick to me. Once again, you have that random little zipper for the elastic. Any Lacoste fans out there, maybe you guys can let me know if that's what it's for. Maybe that's something they do normally to kind of relieve some tension on the elastic. I don't know. It comes in all the same colors as the hoodie, and just in my personal opinion, the crew neck is just way sicker, and I wish they would have done the exact same design on the hoodie. The hoodie and the crew neck do have some matching little sweat shorts, and it comes in all the same colors that I announced. The only thing this has is the little Supreme Lacoste little crest on the bottom right region of the shorts. Now, we are approaching the end, which is quite nice because I'm pretty sure Harrison is in the frame now, and he will not have to awkwardly stand there for too long, especially since his head might be cut off, but we will see. Anyways, we do have the velour bucket hats. Bucket hat brick squad! And yeah, I'm not a fan of the velour. Once again, I do like the branding. I like the tonal Supreme branding with the little Lacoste branding. Maybe this will look a little bit better because this doesn't stack, and it'll kind of just have that like shiny look. And on top of that, bucket hats kind of have like that old school vibe, and velour also has that old school vibe. So I don't know, maybe these will be a little bit better. I'm not quite sure. I will have to see. I will say it does look pretty decent on the models from this lookbook. Now, they do have a matching camp cap that goes with the reflective track top and bottom. I'm not sure if I mentioned that those are actually 3M earlier, but they do have that same pattern. You can kind of see the pattern a little bit better on the hats. It looks like it has Supreme, once again, probably embroidered, and the little Lacoste alligator on the side as well. They have the twill 6 panels. Now, these are definitely sick. First of all, they're dad hats, and if you guys know, Supreme does not drop curved brims very often. It is very rare to see Supreme drop a curved brim. It comes in all the same colors that the hoodie, crew neck, and sweat shorts come in. And this will definitely be a cop. It's a twill 6-panel hat, and yeah, overall, I think that this is gonna be a pretty good buy, and I think that these will fit a little bit better. Now, the best thing in the lookbook, and I think most people can agree, by far, the shoulder bag and the waist bag or fanny pack. When I first saw these, I was not hyped because it looked like some just like monochromatic leather bag or that like garbage shiny material. Like, it just looks kind of odd. However, look at the freaking shoulder strap. Like, oh my goodness, these things are so sick. Lacoste Supreme freaking all the way around, and I think that's super dope. Supreme has been killing it with the straps this season. It seems like all their straps consist of this crazy cool branding, and I really like this one because it is tonal and it's just kind of a little bit more subtle. And why did you slam that on the thing? Bro, this guy's always making noise. Come give your opinions, because clearly you need to, you making noises in my freaking video. Come on, sit in the hot seat.
You're not sitting with me?
No, you gotta sit in the hot seat. You gotta give your opinions. Share your opinions, man.
So I'm about to give my opinions on the Supreme and Lacoste collab on Jacob's channel. So I'm here giving my opinions on the Supreme Lacoste collab, and then we'll see if Jacob actually puts my part in there because I'm a hype beast.
And I don't like hype beasts.
No. He's my favorite hype beast on YouTube though.
I'm the biggest hype beast on YouTube. Just talk about the pieces that you like and the highlights that you like and don't like.
My favorite piece, I go for like one piece every week. Jacob goes for like 10, but I usually stick to one thing just so I can like be happy with getting one thing. And if I had to pick one thing, it would definitely be the shoulder bag. I like the black. I think the leather looks pretty cool. The fact that it's a Lacoste collab, I don't know if that makes it doesn't really change the desirableness of me. I like the overall design of it, and that's just, you know, regardless if it had that branding with the collab. I'd probably go for something like this just because of, you know, it looks like a pretty decent leather. Both of us said that we liked that strap in general, just the look of it, where it's a tonal look, right?
Yeah, you gotta keep the strap on you.
So that was one. Actually, the teal looks pretty, or the green looks pretty good as well. But the black bag is something I'd probably go for. And then I like the grid pattern. It's not my favorite thing, but the kind of oranges peach-ish is the one that I like the most out of all of those.
I wish you wouldn't have done peaches because I would have just cut it out and made it sound normal and not put the part where you said peaches or whatever the fuck
You just said peaches.
Yeah, but now I have to put that in, so.
This is probably going to be in then too, isn't it?
Yeah, probably, just to explain to the people. Do you think it makes a difference whether it's embroidered on the back or not?
The way that it looks like it's like kind of pinched, it looks like it's embroidered. I feel like it should be embroidered. Like the NBA Supreme collab, that jersey wasn't embroidered, and so that kind of...
Even the tape seam anorak that dropped earlier this season, it looked like it was embroidered, but
that has to be embroidered because the Lacoste logo is going to be embroidered on there.
Yeah, it's going to be
They
like
wouldn't
patch.
print a... Pat.
I mean, it's produced by Lacoste, not Supreme, so I guess we will see. So in regards to the shoulder bag, you obviously, a video that we just did on your channel where we went over some of the Supreme pieces, you copped the tan shoulder bag, which is a lot more hyped and a little bit louder than these pieces. So if you cop the shoulder bag, are you going to just sell the other one and keep this one, or would you sell this one and keep that one?
I was probably planning on getting rid of the other one. I like that it's leather.
What if this one sells for the same price?
I don't care.
Oh, really? So you actually like this one better than the
Yeah,
one
I
that
just like the
dropped
leather,
earlier
the look of the leather bag. I think it's a little bit classier.
Hey, also, really important question that the people need to know. Will you sell me your North Face tee for $60? Come on, cash, dude, cash.
I'm gonna wear it.
All right, $70,
really
dude.
thin.
Come on, $70. It's really thin. You're right. It's really thin. Quality is kind of shit. You should sell it to me. $70. Cash right now.
You're gonna resell it.
Cash. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wear it.
I want to wear it.
I want to wear it. $70.
Look, I wear my tees.
So I'm gonna wear that one too. I like that tee.
Oh, did you copy me?
Yeah, I copied you. Honestly, my whole style is inspired by you.
We'll get the zippers. Cause I got them on
I
right
know.
now.
I need some zippers on these sweatpants.
DIY.
Are there any other pieces that you have any like burning opinions on, or like what's your opinion on the collab overall?
Well, yesterday we talked about it dropping. You said it's gonna be fire.
Yeah,
you said
so
it's gonna be pastel.
Yeah, I said that more than likely they're gonna use pastel colors and that it was gonna be fire. I had really high hopes for this collaboration. I will say I don't think it lived up to my hopes because I liked the previous Lacoste collaborations a little bit better. Like the pieces that were extremely dope from previous collabs. I apologize if this heater's infiltrating my audio at all, but like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by this disgusting heater. Yeah, I don't know. I had really high hopes for this collaboration. I just feel like it didn't quite live up to what I expected. And the previous Lacoste collaborations, in my opinion, were a little bit better.
Yeah. There's nothing in the two collabs that I've been like, I have to get it. I don't know. I've seen Lacoste not as a brand. I'm trying.
You about to send some shots?
No, it's not about to send shots. It's just Lacoste has been a brand that I remember in high school as being not something you would expect Supreme to do a collab with. So.
Do you remember it like on the golf course? When you were hanging out with Blake's dad? Yeah, Lacoste, the finest of garms. Yeah.
Like a polo brand. Like a Supreme Polo collab.
That would be so hard. God, that would be hard.
Good.
Leaving with that note of begging Supreme to do a polo collab, I must take this man to the airport. Hopefully you guys like the video. Scoot over, come on, scoot over.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, you already know. Smash that like button.
Follow me on Instagram. I have the most fire stories.
Yeah, you can definitely go follow him on Instagram. His Instagram is actually The Starlife, TheStarlife. So make sure you go follow him on Instagram, and then also go follow me on Instagram, The Starlife. Just kidding. Obviously, his Instagram is Harrison Nevel, the man, the myth, the legend. I will leave a link to his Instagram down in the description below. Make sure you go check him out. I'm telling you, soon. I want you guys to actually go look at his stories because that's what you will see on my stories soon, but better. So just
we're gonna have to do a voting.
We will do a voting once I get my stories right though, because right now my stories, like the one advantage that I have, I feel like, is that I be hiking mountains and shit, and so, but it's like I can't be as consistent, and he has to give up a lot.
I'm in the city, so it's two different types of things. I can easily go out and get some like city shots. You can easily go out and get
like some mountain shots, yeah. But the thing is with the mountain shots is I don't have service when I'm in the mountains. Go show Instagram some love, and also on top of that, I'll be doing some copper drop pulls on Instagram and Twitter, and some colorway pulls as well. Much love, appreciate all you guys, and as always, keep living the star life. Peace the fuck out.